Today, in our gospel, Jesus speaks to us about invitations, an invitation to a wedding banquet. Everybody loves a wedding. First, Jesus says, don't sit in the place of honor, but sit in the lowest place so that you can move up, so you can be invited to move up. Perfect. Come on, move up. Everybody move up. Let's go. Right? We always sit at the lowest place, which is great, but there's lots of room for everybody as well, too. Jesus also is inviting us to be a humble people, to recognize the virtue of humility, and to put others first. To put others first. Not ourselves, put others first. Ahead of our own needs as well, too. Now, being humbled, we are ready to be a hospitable people as well. Yes, we have those in our parish who are part of our hospitality ministry. But we need to remember, every one of us is a part of that hospitality ministry, because every one of us needs to show hospitality, especially when new people like Spencer's mom and dad are here today and joining us today for this wonderful celebration. So welcome. Secondly, Jesus also reminds us that we need to invite those who can't repay us. Invite those we can't repay us. Inviting friends and family to dinner is great, but they often can repay us, right? And will invite us over. So here's an example of what happened years ago in my family. My brother Marty, 5 boys. Marty was the middle child. He was doing community service work and was in one of the nursing homes and met Alfie. Alfie was an old man, white hair, high-pitched voice, kind of strange fellow, right? But a real joy. So I got home one Sunday evening, and there's Alfie sitting at the dining room table with the whole family. This is great, because certainly Alfie wasn't going to repay Marty the same back. And one thing about Alfie was that Alfie loved to play the harmonica, and my dad played the accordion, so the two of them really hit it off. They had a lot of fun playing together. It was really good. So Alfie did come over a number of times to come and join us for dinner. Finally, humility is the foundation of hospitality. We need to promote and to be a humble people. Humility is a virtue, and we need to strive to achieve these virtues through practice. Humility enhances well-being. It reduces defensiveness. It encourages a conversation. It also encourages collaboration and empathy for others. Humility is a virtue that needs to be practiced by many of us, including myself. Imagine what we could accomplish if we truly practiced humility in our own lives. Think about that first reading from Zurich. The father instructs his son on the virtue of humility. He knows how important this virtue is, and he teaches his son. We must perform our tasks with humility so that God will be glorified, not us, not ourselves, but God. God is the one who should be glorified. And when we glorify God, we are practicing that virtue of humility. It's all about what God wants, not so much what we want or what we need. It's about what God needs and wants for us. The greater you are, the more you must humble yourselves. Think about our world leaders who are striving for supremacy and superiority, who need to be practicing and striving for lasting peace in our world. We need to be humbled, leaders as well. We need to practice this virtue. It is in the home. Instruction in humility begins with parents who model this virtue, because all of us need to be learning, whether we're 3 years old or 80 years old. We always need to be learning more about how we are to be God's people, how to grow in humility. My friends, all of this starts with an invitation. I pray that God is inviting you and I to continue to practice this virtue of humility. God never stops inviting us to grow in humility, to demonstrate our hospitality. And there are many, many opportunities. This is our mission, to grow in humility as we serve God and the needs of the lowly, the poor, and the marginalized.